Northeast DC on a Thursday. This crew will be on Lawrence Street for half the day, all to replace just one lead pipe.
It's a messy job. You're down there in the dirt.
Yeah, I do this every day. I've been doing it for 12 years.
They're using what's called a bullet to pave a tunnel underground and swap the lead pipe with a copper one. You see, underground and out of sight, you'll find a network of pipes. In the middle of the road is the water main, typically not made of lead. There's then what's called the service line, connecting the main to the house, part of it on public land and part on private. And these service lines are sometimes made of lead, which can become dangerous if they corrode into your tap water. The EPA estimates that there's up to 10 million lead pipes nationwide. But before this important work can be done, we need to know where the pipes are.
Does the state know how many lead pipes there are?
We don't know how many lead pipes there are.
So we brought this question to the people in charge of keeping your drinking water safe in Maryland, Virginia, and the district. Let's verify.
My name is Maureen Schmeling. I'm the Director for Water Quality and Technology at DC Water.
Here's our first source. She pointed us to a block-by-block map showing where DC Water thinks its pipes are. Schmeling says that there's about 30,000 lead pipes in the district.
We have a very aggressive plan to replace everything by 2030.
This is a very serious matter.
DC Water is well aware of the problems that lead pipes can cause. In the early 2000s, DC Water changed the chemicals used to treat water, and that corroded the lead pipes.
Nobody realized at that time that changing our disinfectant would actually cause the lead to leach into the water.
Meanwhile, finding statewide numbers in Virginia and Maryland is not as easy.
So the reason we don't know how many lead service lines there are is because it wasn't tracked.
Dwayne Roadcap is the Commonwealth's top official in water quality. Unlike DC, where there's just one major water supplier, Virginia has 2,830 utilities. And Roadcap says that they're not required to track or report them to the state.
I think some of the utilities have better information than others.
But Roadcap tells us that what they do know is that older places like Richmond and here in Old Town Alexandria, they are spots where there are definitely some lead pipes. So we reached out to the local water utility, that's Virginia American Water, who sent us this map right here. They found that in 2018, there were 2,641 pipes that were potentially lead, presumed lead, or unknown. And that was just on the public side. They actually don't keep track of the private side. They say that since then, though, they've reduced those lead pipes by about 25%.
Roadcap says testing remains important since lead is out there.
Even though we know that we have lead service lines, we also know that the drinking water is safe because we're doing a good job of monitoring the water quality.
Lastly, Maryland.
We know we have too many lead pipes in the state.
Ben Grumbles is the state's Secretary of the Environment. His office says that Maryland has 470 utilities. And while they did an inventory of lead pipes 5 years ago, they got sporadic answers. They're also doing regular testing at schools. As of February 7th, the state had received over 70,000 water samples taken at schools and found that lead levels exceeded 20 parts per billion, which is over the EPA limit in more than 2% of drinking water outlets.
This is a manageable problem that we can help fix. So it's not an overwhelming crisis.
Back on Lawrence Street, canvassers are going door to door.
I didn't really know I had lead pipes.
We're part of the Lead-Free DC program.
As homeowners learn that there may be a toxic material underground.
And you're aware of the health concerns.
It's not something that you can see, so you don't really know whether it's being impacted or not.
So where does that leave us? For now, we just don't know where all the lead pipes are. That's because the EPA's focus has been on more testing, not replacement. But that's soon going to change. By October 2024, the EPA is requiring every state to take a full inventory to ensure every glass of water is lead-free. With your Verify, I'm Evan Koslof.